So as we continue to take a look at that inflation data and all of these earnings, there is a lot to digest on the earnings front. Let's kick it off and talk about what's going on with Affirm, although it looks like we're showing the pre-market trade for that. So let's bring it. There it is. It is up by about 19% here this morning. Of course, buy now, pay later is what Affirm does. And the company, in addition to coming out with its numbers, also said it expanded its relationship with Amazon. Amazon busy on that front as of late in terms of making more options available in its platform. Recently signed that deal with Venmo, now Affirm as well. So Affirm going to be embedded as a payment option in Amazon Pay's digital wallet in the U.S. So all of this equaling that big boost that we are seeing, Saz, in those Affirm shares this morning.
I will distill this down really into two lines, Julie. Very simple here. The stock is not reacting on Affirm's quarter. I would say it's not even necessarily reacting to this exclusive deal with Amazon. But of course, this is a good thing, especially we saw recently PayPal make some inroads with Amazon and Venmo on their platform. You look at this release, as part of their new deal, Affirm gave multiple tranches of warrants to purchase Affirm's Class A common stock. Now, the way the market is reading this is quite simple. Maybe at some point Amazon buys Affirm. And I think that is the big reason why you're seeing the stock react like this.
Really?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, definitely an interesting announcement here with Affirm and Amazon, of course, expanding their partnership through at least 2025. And as Sazi, you were alluding to, potentially even beyond that, but we shall see. But one other detail here from Affirm's earnings call that I thought was pretty interesting, just something for investors to be keeping an eye on here in future quarters, is we have to remember Affirm's single biggest merchant right now is Peloton. And one of the things that Affirm had mentioned on its earnings call yesterday was they pointed out that their gross merchandise value grew 84% and revenue was up 55% in their latest quarter. But they highlighted that excluding their largest merchant, that growth was actually even stronger, with gross merchandise value up 138% and revenue up 99%. So I think goes to show here that, of course, Peloton had seen a tough quarter in this last period here. It forecasted that it will continue to see a growth deceleration pretty much through the end of this fiscal year at least. So I think that is something for Affirm investors to be watching as well. Although the company did mention that Peloton's concentration declined to 8% of GMV in this latest quarter versus 29% a year ago. So another interesting stat there on Affirm and its largest merchant, which is Peloton.
Yeah, most definitely.